Hey guys, I'm at the Surge event. Just gonna give you a little sneak in here so you can see what they're doing. I just finished my own presentation, 30 minutes of just jam-packed Q&A. It was fantastic. I didn't get any PPC, SEO, or design questions today. All of the questions, every single one of them, was related to finance and logistics. All of them. I was super surprised. So about 200 sellers are at this event today. We're in the nice Tampa Bay area. I'm gonna actually walk you out there and you can see how beautiful the Hyatt landscaping is here. And what I really found fascinating though is that lots of people have issues with their inventory being jacked up by Amazon. So Amazon says they gotta check your inventory in 90 days, and if they don't do that, then you're supposed to be able to say, hey, refund me. And then if they find it later on, well, they still take your money back. And then, well, if your product's expired while it was gone, you're kind of SOL, right? So I had questions about repackaging, relabeling, how to deal with lost shipments and all of those kinds of things. One of the services that we offer is called My Refund Guy, and we go in and we claw back every single shipment that has a problem. And you could tell there's a huge demand for this right now based on the line of questioning that we got. All right, so I'm out here. Check out this landscape. We're gonna see some nice oceanfront property here. Fantastic avenue for the Surge conference. The food has been fantastic. They had bacon and fluffy pancakes and potatoes for breakfast. Lunch was on par. Really great event. Highly recommend it. Lesley and over at Riverbend Consulting just put on a really good event. I just finished my Q&A session. Taking a little bit of break, going outside, check out this nice avenue venue walk. It's just a really great environment. All right, so logistics was like the bulk of it. One of the other questions that came up, I've never seen this before, and the guy who asked it came with a copy of his Amazon P&L as well as his 1099K. And his question was why is there a $300,000 difference between my 1099K and my P&L? And I was like, frick, that's a tough question. Never been asked this one before. Well, the good news is that the 1099K is exactly what you're responsible for with the IRS. So if you don't want to investigate this any further, just do what the 1099 says and you're done, right? But in this particular instance, that answer was not good enough and they wanted to know more. Well, as you guys know, when I do my live Q&A on Fridays at noon Eastern Standard Time, or Jason does his, we will frequently poll the audience and pull in somebody that knows an answer that we don't know. So that's exactly what we did today in our session. There was a gentleman there who had spent probably 70 hours trying to answer this question. What he found out is two things. First, oh man, check out the view here. Oh my gosh, just check this out. It's just beautiful, and I'm the only one walking down here. Just nice and serene. All right, so the first thing that he found out is that if you had a really good December, the payment, even though you made the sale in December, is held into January. So that $300,000 discrepancy when you see the sales in December versus when the funds actually hit could have anywhere from a 2 to 4 week delay. So that was the first thing he figured out. The second is that Amazon frequently has lots of different promotions. And so the fee estimates of what goes into the account is basically higher than it actually is. So for example, if Amazon runs a promotion to offer free shipping to non-Prime members for a set time period, you will see if you download the transaction report, an example of the fee hitting the account, then they take the money back out. So those were the things that he discovered. I found it really interesting, which caused me to want to share this in a broader video. Lots of information shared around logistics today. The other thing that we found is that there were challenges with items and how they're checked in. And you guys know that recently Amazon changed how they do the shipping funnel, right? When you log into Amazon and you see all of the different shipping portal, dashboard, all of those different aspects, it's all been recently changed. So the question I got asked was, in the past, I could pay Amazon a prep fee of like 15 cents, and they would go through the cases and find the mixed SKUs in the cases. So you might have SKU A, B, C, D in one case, and in another case, you might have SKU CBZA or whatever it might be. Well, today, there's no way to pay Amazon the prep fee when you have mixed SKUs in a case. And so Amazon is printing out the cases and saying, I want this SKU in this case, this quantity and these number of SKUs. And in the case number 2, I want these particular SKUs. And of course, at the 3PL, they're like, man, I'm pulling these from 17 different locations. I don't want to necessarily have to build that case by itself. Now, the good news is if you have the UPC or the FN SKU, you can get it scanned and checked in if you're signaling that it's a mixed SKU case. The downside is, though, if you send something to Amazon that's not specifically what they are expecting, you run a very high risk of them not checking in correctly. So even if you have the FN SKUs labeled correctly, if you have the case labels labeled incorrectly, there's a strong chance Amazon is going to check those in wrong, and then you're going to have your inventory mixed up and all kinds of problems. And then you're going to have to take a nice trip out to Tampa and, you know, check out the nice scenery here and recover from all of those logistic challenges that you just created for yourself. Never trust the Amazon, and always make sure you give them what they are expecting, and always expect Amazon to not do the logical thing. You guys have heard me talk about my own logistics problem that I had when I shipped in hot sauce bottles, 5-pound bottles, into Amazon. I paid Amazon to do the prep work, and a 5-pound glass bottle, you know that needs to be padded pretty well, right? So they put the bubble wrap around, just like I expected, but then they freaking ship it out in padded envelopes. And of course, I got dozens of photos of hot sauce all over the inventory and the mail, and the people opening up packages and sending me nice little notes and pictures of hot sauce all over their kitchen floors and everywhere else, and it's just a giant mess. So always box your own stuff. Don't let Amazon box something that they're going to throw in a padded envelope. They'll throw wine glasses into padded envelopes. They'll throw bottles, all kinds of things. It's ridiculous. All right, my name is Stephen Pope. I'm the founder of My Amazon Guy. If you want to hear more of my marketing rants, check out this playlist next.